All right, everybody, my bad. Sorry, I am here. Welcome to another Jurassic Park podcast watch party. Today, we're going to be watching and riding and visiting some attractions, some rides across Universal parks around the world. Did I say my name? I'm Brad Jost, host of the podcast, and yeah, I'm late. I know. What is it? 15 minutes late. I tried. I was having some connection issues, but we are here. We've made it. We're going to ride some attractions. I am very excited about this one. I completely forgot who brought this idea up in last week's live stream watch party, but this is a great idea. This is so much fun, and I was actually compiling a bunch of rides and attractions, things that we can do, and if you want to, all of the attractions are below. So in the description, just open that Dropbox thing, and you'll see all the links for all the different rides, all the different attractions. It's split up by parks, so you don't have to go search for your own videos. We have them right there for you. I tried to pick ones that really focused on what we want to do tonight. Not vlogs or, theme park vlogs or anything like that. It's mostly just, let's get on that ride, or maybe we'll tour a quick portion of the area, whatever the theme park may be. But I was very interested in a lot of the theme parks outside of the US too. So we also have Universal Studios Japan and Universal Studios Singapore. And we also are going to be visiting, of course, Universal Orlando. We're going to go to Islands of Adventure, and then we're going to also head out to Universal Studios Hollywood. So how many of you have actually been to these parks? I personally have been to Universal Orlando and Islands of Adventure down in Orlando. I did go to Hollywood, but that was back in 1987. So it's, don't remember that too much. But I do have, you know how you feel like you have vivid memories of something, but maybe it was just like a video you watched as a kid or something, a home video. I feel like I have memories of that time, but yeah, I was like 3 years old, so I don't know. No, not even 2 or 3. I don't know, in that range somewhere. But yeah, and that I'm very excited though to ride these attractions with you. There's a lot of there's a bunch of kind of repeats, I guess you could say, as far as the main Jurassic Park ride. But there are some different things in there that we can definitely check out as well. So yeah, so have you guys been there? I'm interested to know. I know Genozoic Artist worked in a theme park, not Universal, I don't believe, but it is interesting to get that perspective as well. So let me know what you guys think. We're gonna watch along with all these videos. I don't really know how to do a watch party for rides and attractions. We've done watch parties for all 5 Jurassic films. We did it for the spin-off, or not a spin-off, but the short film, Battle at Big Rock. And then we did last week the motion comics, which are animated and not all that great. But yes, so this week somebody suggested to ride the rides. And we have rides, we have little shows and vignettes that they have in the park. We also have big cinematic spectaculars and nighttime shows and stuff like that. So we'll check out some of those maybe later on. And Backlot tour stuff. So there's a lot of stuff on the list tonight. We got a lot of people in here. I've been talking for a while, so let's see what's going on in the chat before we get started. Like I said, I know we're a little bit behind already. But shout out to everybody here. By the way, just drinking coffee again. We got Sam here. What's up? We got Caleb. Let's see. Michael's here. Hey dude, what's going on? Dodgson. Another Michael. Genozoic Artist. Ryson. Jurassic Dave. Jurassicpedia. J Park Lover. We got I just saw where Dead 2009. What's up, dude? All right. A lot of people. Charity's here. Charity has masks and wipes at the ready. Yeah, this is very interesting because right now, Universal Parks and I believe in the next few days, Disney is going to be opening up their Universal's opening their City Walk and Disney's opening up their Disney Springs. So it's this weird thing about how do you do that in this day and age? I don't really know, but this is a safe way to do it, right? We're going to do a thing safe. We don't have to, you don't have to stay 6 feet apart from everybody because, well, I mean, you already are. So we're doing this virtually. So don't worry about it too much. Hopefully nobody gets sick on the rides. That's another thing. If you're afraid of motion sickness, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe don't watch this. I don't know. Yeah, I hope you've all visited Isla Nublar. Sam did. She's got a drink there. It's almost gone. I know. Sorry. Jeez. Yeah. All right. So, what do you guys say? Where should we start? Sam has only been to Universal Hollywood. Caleb has good times at the Universal Parks. Forever Malone, the JP area at Orlando is one of the happiest places in the world to me. I like that comment. Where did it go? It just disappeared. Oh, man. How did it just disappear? It must have, like, jumped. Oh, Dodson says, no flash photography. If you attempt to take pictures, there may be a good chance that you and your camera will get wet. Yeah. And speaking of that, there's a really annoying thing that always happens in Jurassic Park, the ride, or Jurassic Park River Adventure. But yeah, you guys seem ready, right? Jurassic Souls has only been to Orlando. Caleb's been to Hollywood. But yeah. You guys want to start off Hollywood? Okay. All right. We'll do Hollywood. All right. So let's get those links ready. We should go back in time. All right. We should go back to, when was that it was torn down? We're going to go back in time and ride Jurassic Park, the ride. Okay. So this is the main attraction, right? This is the ride that everybody got to know and love, and it's been copycatted across the parks. So the similar ride in Orlando, it's slightly different. And then there are copycats. I think the Japan one, I think that is a straight copy of the Orlando version, pretty much. And then there's a different one in Singapore. But let's go ahead and open up Jurassic Park, the ride. So this video is brought to us by SoCal Attractions 360. Thank you very much for the great video. This one looks like it's 11 minutes. It's got a little preamble beforehand, and there's actually stuff at the end. We'll probably skip over that stuff. Yeah, because that stuff's old. So we'll just end it after the attraction. So, you guys ready? I'm like getting prepped in my seat. I know some of you are like all dressed up, ready to go. I should have brought like my lanyard, my like Universal annual pass, stuff like that. I just didn't think. I need like tourist sunglasses and like a visor or something. I know Sam's got her raincoat on, and Caleb's got his Alan Grant outfit on. So let's do this, guys. Let's do this. If you guys are ready, I want to ride this ride. All right, so as we've done each and every week, we're going to go 3, 2, 1, play. Don't hit the mic. Can you guys hear me? Because I think I hit that thing earlier today. Anyway, we're going to go 3, 2, 1, and then I say play, you hit play. All right, so if you guys are ready to do this, let's go ahead and watch Jurassic Park, the ride from Universal Studios Hollywood, okay? Universal's Hollywood. Universal's Hollywood? Universal Studios Hollywood. All right. Got mine ready. This is going to be starting at the beginning, 000. If you guys are ready, I am ready. In 3, 2, 1, play. Ooh, look at that. What a great sight. I got to turn this down a little bit. It's very loud. I love these old boats. This ride is so good because it really it goes all the way back to the book, you know, and also like it really reminds me of slightly the Jurassic Park Sega Genesis game because there was that rafting sequence in there. But yeah, really this is supposed to just pop right out of the book and just be a ride straight out of the movies, essentially. But here, we're going up the lift. All right, guys, get ready. You're all buckled in, ready to go. Caution. We're going to enter a herbivore paddock here coming up. All right, so I know this one's a bit different than the Orlando one just because the Orlando one doesn't have this, and you'll see in a little bit, this canopy. Time, the ever-flowing river. Love that. Richard Kiley spared no expense. So, this is grand, right? You open up the doors, you got Harry Potter right there. Yeah, all right, so this never really got me the way I feel like it gets people. That Ultrasaur has the most broken neck you've ever seen in the world. And it's not like, oh, this one's just bad, the other ones are fine. No, they're all bad. And then, like, if you do this quickly, like, when you're past it, it just stops moving. There's no movement whatsoever. So, like, I just really dislike that portion. I don't know, it just doesn't do it for me. I know a lot of people are wowed and compare the new version to this and say, oh, you don't have that wow factor that you used to have on the Jurassic Park ride, and it doesn't do it for me. All right, we're going through the cave now. All right, so this is an interesting one. We're doing a nighttime ride too, so that's an interesting look. I like doing rides in daytime and nighttime to see how things are different with lighting and everything. Stegosaurus right there. So the thing about Universal attractions is you get wet pretty much on almost all the rides. Yeah, it's Ryson points out Hogwarts and Jurassic Park. Yeah, that's the thing about this park is the sight lines are not as good as other parks because like they just crammed as much as they could into this area. But yeah. And J Park Lover says, as a kid and a teenager, I thought the Ultrasaurus was a Brachiosaurus. That's a fair mistake. All right, so here is a really cool part. And remember this section when we get to this later on. You got the Raptor paddock just going crazy. You got all that scaffolding and stuff over there in front of us now. I love the boat, like that's kind of like crashed over here. A Dilophosaurus in there that ripped apart shed. So we've been bumped off course. I don't know if you noticed that, but there was a Parasaurolophus that kind of bumped us. We were supposed to go to Hadrosaur Cove, but it bumped us the wrong way. And you just missed it, but there was a Ford Explorer that used to come down off the ledge. You used to watch it like teeter, and then it would fall down, but that stopped working a long time ago, I believe. So this area is really lit up. Crazy. I personally have never been on this attraction in Hollywood, so I've ridden it virtually like this many, many times before. Yeah, and yeah, Genozoic Artist points out the tell that to the kids who are wowed by the Mosasaurus, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. That Raptor skates down. And we got a little slight drop here, nothing crazy. It's always in these drop rides that they try to fool you. You know, like you think, oh no, this is it, this is the moment, we're gonna drop, and then it's just a little one. T-Rex is breaking through, and it. So when you have like a great camera like this, you can see some of the seams, and that was certainly one of those moments where you could just see just the T-Rex head. But usually, like when you're in the dark, it's actually pretty dark in here. Wipe that camera off. Hurry up. Got a big moment coming up here. And this is still really, really thrilling. No matter what you think about the outside, the inside is pretty darn cool. And there is that Rex. She looks beautiful. I love it. She is free floating. Definitely just out there. But that was fun. We made it. Oh, so here, look, there's a good look. I guess maybe it was working when this was filmed. That is awesome because that literally puts you into the movie when you see that. You hear the T-Rex roaring, you hear those sound effects from the movie, and that thing drops over. That is so cool. So I guess we're just doing this again? Why not? Let's keep going. So, like I was saying, the outside is a bit of a disappointment for me in the Jurassic Park rides. But once you get into that dark ride element, like this is crazy. Like this area is so intense. It honestly looks like I'm going up Spaceship Earth. And I love that like forced perspective where it looks like the track continues and it looks like it goes up endlessly, but then the Raptor takes you off course and you cut down. It's really, really cool how it does that. Oh no, Jurassic Dave got an ad break. Yeah, I didn't really think about that. I guess there are some ad breaks here. Sorry about that. That T-Rex looks good though, despite being like just a head. And I like the set dressing in here. This looks like a real facility. Like all those massive pipes and all the computers, everything just it exudes that Jurassic vibe for me. So this area is so drastically different in Jurassic World, the ride. Um, but this part right here for me, if I've ever held a camera or something like that, I get somebody over the intercom, a team member saying, please put away the camera. You're going to get wet. And I'm like, oh, stop. It takes me straight out of the moment, especially when I'm holding like a GoPro encased in plastic. Like it's kind of made for that. So I feel like you should understand the consequences. All right, so that's about it. We do see the video just cut off there for me. Now you see a raptor walking around. This is the old raptor encounter that used to be there. It was just essentially just like a walk around area with just that raptor encounter billboard right there. Yeah, I really dislike this blue. I really dislike this blue, but I love that Spinosaurus in the background. That's great. Love that Spino. The thing about the blue is I don't necessarily dislike the figure and everything. It's fine. It's definitely discolored and weird looking in the coloring, and the proportions are odd when you see this thing standing up. But when you get this thing in the right circumstance, like you see in Orlando, which we will see soon, this it looks good in Orlando and not so much here. So all right, so we'll cut this one off there. All right, so I am stopping my video right there. All right, so that was Universal Hollywood's Jurassic Park, the ride, the original attraction. So yeah, what do you think? Do you like that ride? Do you think it's good? Yeah, sorry, Mad Mutters. It says when you get an ad and get messed up on the live stream. Yeah, my bad. I did not get an ad there, so sorry about that. But like I said, that was the end of the attraction anyway. So let's move on to the next one, which is, let's go straight to it. Compare and contrast. We're going to go to Jurassic Park, the Jurassic World, the ride. All right, so we're staying in Hollywood. And this is going to be starting right at the beginning. Let's start this right at the beginning. Yeah, I think that should be fine. No, actually, my bad. Let's start this one at 36 seconds. All right, so drag that thing straight up to 36 seconds. And when you guys are ready, we'll go ahead and hit play. So this revamp, I believe, happened last year. And yeah, so they completely redid this ride. The thing is, it never exactly finished. It never felt finished, and we'll get to some of those reasons too. Jurassic Dave, this is fun. I feel like I'm taking an online class. When has anybody said that? This is fun. This is fun online class. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna do Jurassic World: The Ride. All right. Like I said, 36 seconds. Scrub that thing to 36 seconds, and we'll go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1, play. So again, this video is brought to us by SoCal Attractions 360. They are pretty good and prolific at theme park videos. So same boats, just revamped here. The layout is all the same, so you're not gonna get anything different too much here. But there's a lot of differences. Trust me, there's a lot. If you haven't ridden this one before, there's a lot of different things here. So first off, when you go in here, they've got this interesting dynamic here. When dinosaurs ruled the earth, this like really ugly rock work, and then the Mosasaurus, not a dinosaur, but we get it. I do love that though. I love that like Jurassic, like when dinosaurs ruled the earth, that Jurassic World font style. And honestly, this is cooler to me than the Jurassic Park reveal. You know, that grand reveal, the gates open up, you enter Jurassic World. I kind of love this. You enter into this massive tunnel through this insane Mosasaurus tank. And how cool is that? That video is legit. And that actually, like, you remember I said that before? All the Universal rides soak you. Well, right off the bat, they get you soaked by these like jets that come out of like the ceiling and stuff like that. So originally, I don't think it was ever enacted, but that scenery is supposed to change according to the time of day and weather. So if it's raining, it'll be raining. And if it's nighttime, it should be nighttime. But I don't think they ever enacted that. I might be wrong. And I love that crack on the glass. That's great. That's so fantastic. There's this like interesting technology that I think they got to use to make that look like a more realistic crack. And also, I don't know if they enacted it either, but the boats were supposed to jostle when that thing hits the walls. Oh, so Sam, you actually you got to ride this. That's right. Splash there. Okay, so Charity said my view of it at night was much darker, and you did the run, correct? So you actually, yeah. And look here we go. Same thing here. Nothing really changes. You got the Stegosaurus family right there. Splashing its tail in the water, being all cute. So things are about to get pretty different here. So we got a Hadrosaur. It's bumping us off course. Oh, no, it's not. There is no other course. This is the course. So this weird dynamic again. You've got like this Jurassic World architecture, but then you've got straight up this Jurassic Park Raptor paddock pen there. And this scene does not make a whole lot of sense to me. I really don't understand this. So much blood, but nothing happening. These like dead looking, just dummy pteranodons. This massive open door. There should absolutely be like an animatronic or something moving in there. These televisions, you can't see anything. I don't even know if there's anything on there. Is there? I think so. Maybe just static. But like, it feels kind of devoid of anything, right? It does not feel as grand. And there was so much going on in this scene for the Raptor scene, and a Dilophosaurus on your left, and all that other stuff's a scaffolding. And then again, another devoid scene here. You've got these great graphics of the T-Rex, but nothing's happening. It's just concrete. And you're going up here, you got some scratches. Again, this tunnel, it's very, very bland. It's just black now. It's just a drainage tunnel, it looks like. Things get a little bit different here. You got Owen, the T-Rex moving. That's pretty cool. if you guys can see me, you got to keep your hands inside the boat. The forced perspective is gone. You don't really get that amazing, like, and never-ending tunnel. Same raptor up there. Those sparks are, like, going crazy. And you drop down. And you're into a forest. Now, I love this. I love this. This is great. I really like the old version here, but this is a completely different element. You got the switched out T-Rex, right? With the there's doubled up there. So you have the Indominus Rex looking pretty good. And then you got Dilophosaurus, you got Blue, which is a super, super impressive animatronic. Not enough gets highlighted about that thing. It is really good. It is really good. So at this moment, you were supposed to have this big battle between the T-Rex and the Indominus on either side, but instead they kept the T-Rex there, and the Indominus doesn't move up there on the left. It just shakes its head. It should be out a lot farther than that. And now the T-Rex kind of, to me, doesn't look all that good. It's just hanging. And before, you had the mist, you had the haze and the fog and everything and the lights, so it shielded that hanging before. But it's a bit of a disappointment when you saw what they were working on, and it was a much different experience. But here we are. We're all done with that attraction. And you got, I believe that's Tango, right? The baby Velociraptor. So good. That is a great change, or a great addition, I must say. Very, very cool. All right, so what are you guys saying? Sam says, yes, that section was boring. Dodgson says, heard from recent updates that they added a gyrosphere to the Predator Cove. I don't know. So this ride has actually been down, I believe, for a while. Even without the whole pandemic, it was down during its annual maintenance, and then they just continued it because they were going to be adding a lot of stuff here. So, yeah. Oh, look at this. We got the Raptor encounter, too. So, I'm still watching. I don't know if you guys are. Yeah. But this Raptor encounter, are you guys still watching this? This Raptor encounter, it's a decent update, like, architecturally speaking. But I just still, a free walking Velociraptor is not a good idea. Not a good idea. Unless it's like the ones from Jurassic. See, the ones at Jurassic World, the exhibition, are completely different. The actor does not have the legs inside the suit. They're on the outside of or inside of the suit. The legs for the Raptor are on the outside. And the actor can actually get into the position. The Dino Tier can get into that position that a Raptor is in and not have to stand straight up and do this. So, yeah. It's just, I really dislike it. And you'll see the difference when we get to Orlando, how much better it is. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and move on here. I don't think there's, well, actually, yeah, we'll continue this just for a minute because there's a cool addition in the minute here. All right, so, Jurassicpedia met Baloo and was wearing my JP staff shirt. Nice. Caleb says Tango is amazing. Jurassic Dave says Blue looks like she's wearing a diaper. Yeah, it's not good. It is just not good. I don't know why. I don't understand why they did this. When they revamped this section, I was really hoping for a paddock like it has in Orlando. And we see them building in Orlando, and they've continued what they did in Orlando. So there's a new Raptor paddock being built right now as we speak. And it is still going to be the whole camouflaged blue, where you, not camouflaged body or anything, but like the bottom is going to be all ferns and plants. And here we have in the video the Triceratops. So that was the addition I wanted you guys to check out real quick. I love this thing. I love this so much. This is fantastic. It looks great. It looks legit. It's massive. That's pretty cool. Kat says, went on it during Halloween Horror Nights. It was awesome at night. I like them both for different reasons. So, Kat, did the effects change for you when you went on it at night? Did the Mosasaurus scene look darker, or was it still looking like daytime? Because I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot of videos where it just looks like daytime. I have not seen anything where it looked like nighttime or it was raining or anything like that. All right, so that video's over. Ending that one right there. All right. Let's move on to another one here. So we're actually going to stick with the rides for the time being. And I know you can consider the Backlot tour ride, but I'm going to save that for the end. There's not a ton of stuff. So we're going to do all the the rides, and then we're going to go back and do some of the attractions, just to make sure we get through all the rides and I don't bore everybody. I don't know how you guys like this or not. I have no clue. This is much different than watching like a narrative story. So, but I like seeing what you guys are talking about, though. All right, so let's move over to Orlando, and let's go with the Jurassic Park River Adventure. We'll go right back to the old timeless attraction. So the River Adventure, we're going to start this at the beginning. I'm going back to 0 because it like automatically starts playing for me. And I'm just skimming through it, and I'm like, oh gosh, the Ultrasaurus. If you guys are ready, we're going to watch Jurassic Park River Adventure from Universal Studios, Florida, in Islands of Adventure. So we're going to head out to Orlando here and check out the Jurassic Park River Adventure. So, cue that up. We're going to be watching it in 3, 2, 1, play. This video here is from, let's see, Brandon Hemry. All right, so this one starts, right as the ride enters those gates. So there was not much different back there anyway, but I think the scaffolding was missing. But here we go. The Mosasaurus. So this area was where that Mosasaurus was. Same area. They just took out all this stuff in Hollywood. But man, that Ultrasaur just looks so bad. And it's done. It stopped its rotation. That's it. It's just standing there back like this. With trees hanging out of its mouth. So I know a lot of people would have appreciated maybe keeping that scene, changing out the dinosaurs, and then maybe making this a Mosasaurus tank, which I don't know why they didn't, to be honest. This would have been pretty cool to kind of snake your way through a Mosasaurus tank. But for some reason, I don't know, maybe it was probably more beneficial to make a straighter tank because that last section is pretty straight. And then this one curves around, so it would have maybe not been as cost efficient there. But as you can see, pretty much all the same stuff here. There's slight differences. And Caleb points out the Ultrasaur is better. The paint job is better. So this was actually taken in December, it seems like. That's when it was uploaded, at least. December 2017. So I don't know if it was filmed then or not, but usually the maintenance is like at January 24th or so. But the paint looked good. It's just the mechanics behind the whole thing. So let's go to Hadrosaur Cove. Let's go straight, guys. Let's keep going straight. Oh, no. Yeah. Bumped off course again. I like that a lot better. Like instead of that enclosed area where you're just going that way no matter what, being bumped off course is pretty darn cool. And this aesthetic is so good. All the plant life and everything. And, while I am glad that they didn't get rid of the architecture for the visitors, not the visitor center, the Raptor place, it is weird to have that and Jurassic World mixed together in the Hollywood ride. So first off, you can see that this is completely different than the Hollywood version, the Jurassic Park version. It's much more concrete. This actually looks more Jurassic World here, and I love the compies. I love those boats. That's a bit different than Hollywood. There's no scaffolding and all that stuff here. And then this is a major difference as well, is there's a raptor in a box. And I love this, actually. I think this is pretty darn cool. So you do not get the Explorer going over the side here because that was a maintenance nightmare. And instead you get this raptor box that drops on top of you. I love that. That is a very, very thrilling effect. I don't care how many times you've been on this ride. Seeing this massive crate drop on top of you is pretty thrilling. All right, so you can tell there's a bit of a difference here, right? Like it doesn't look the same just yet. And instead, this one's getting darker. Like this one, I actually like this one a bit better because it's just dark and you don't really know what's happening, like what's going around you. And there's all this. Yeah, this one's actually, I appreciate this one better. I do like that endless hallway of the other one, but this is pretty cool too. You see how dark this one is? Everybody got a little wet there. Sorry, folks. You got a little wet. And it wasn't from this Dilophosaurus right in front of us that's about to spit us. Titan of Serpents says those were Piscosaurus. I can't say that dinosaur name. But yes, that's what they were. Oh no, Genozoic artist. Lucky broke its neck? That's terrible. So this one's a bit different. You see that T-Rex right now, at least, is out and about right now, just roaring, waiting for you. It's fine, but it's not that same thrill of the Rex kind of launching out towards you. But man, it's still a great drop no matter what. Oh, love that drop. Yeah, Michael points out those Lost World Tiger Stripe Raptors. Sam says, we entered a rave. I love it, though. I love how dark it is in there. It's so good. So good. Siaka, I believe, right? Did I say that right? He says, surprised there isn't a massive Jurassic World theme park. They're currently building one, so that video is done. Hey, and look, there's an ad for this this exact watch party right here in the final video. Oh yeah, Siaka says, surprised there's a massive Jurassic World theme park. Well, in Beijing, they're building a big section, so it's gonna be like the Orlando version, but Jurassic World. The one in Hollywood's just like a small section of Jurassic World. It's not really like a full land per se. But in Beijing, they're building this massive place, huge visitor center, like innovation center from Jurassic World, a big, massive Jurassic World dark ride, and a coaster, some other stuff, a lot of restaurants. So it's gonna be pretty cool. I got it perfect. I remembered. Psittacosaurus. Yeah, there we go. That's it. Every time I see it, my mind blanks, and I'm like, wait, how do you say that dinosaur name again? That's right. All right. Now, Michael's saying a Psittacosaurus. Now, that sounds delicious. Let's move over to Pteranodon Flyers. All right, so we're sticking with Islands of Adventure in Orlando, and we're going to go on Pteranodon Flyers. Okay, so this is a ride that most of us can't go on unless we have a kid. So we are going to start this video at the beginning. Just pause it and bring it back to the beginning for a second. This ride, you have to be either a kid or you have to have a kid to even go on this ride. So you can't just walk up as an adult and go on this ride. And I almost went on it. I was like, this is my time. This is it. It's going to happen. Me and my son went there, and I went to go line up for it, and the line was like 40 minutes. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to wait 40 minutes with a 2.5-year-old in the heat. I'm like, that doesn't sound very good. So we did not wait. But I still have never been on this attraction. It just looms right there. Goes over Camp Jurassic, goes through the land, looks beautiful, and I've never been able to go on it. It's such a bummer. Yeah. J Park Lover. It's just a height restriction thing. You know, they try to make some attractions for kids, but this park is a little messed up because like especially this Jurassic Land, there's either one massive like kind of dark splashdown ride that you might not be able to bring kids on, and then there's a kids ride that you can't bring adults on really unless you have a kid. So it's like I want something. Jurassic is for everybody, so there should be an attraction where everybody can ride this, you know. But here we go. So this is a hanging coaster, I guess you could say. It's not necessarily, but Genozoic Artist says, so is this the Zara ride? Pretty much. I mean, pretty much. Sam says, anybody got a kid I can borrow? I've tried. I've like looked around. I'm like, anybody like, no, I have not. That seems really like messed up. No, but when you say it out loud, yeah, but height restriction things, so you cannot go on this one. But yeah, let's go ahead and ride this one. It's a bummer, so you might watch this and never get to go on it, or you might have to just find a kid in the park, I guess. I would not suggest that, though. I would highly not suggest that. All right, so we're going to watch this video in 3, 2, 1, play. All right, so we're going up the lift. We're already there. This is from Touring Plans. So we're in Islands of Adventure still. And this is a two-person seat or coaster. So there's one seat, and then a little bit behind it, there's a second seat. Right there in front of us, we have Kong Skull Island, amazing King Kong ride. They put this like right at the entrance, one of the entrances to the Jurassic Land, so it makes no sense whatsoever. Used to be big Jurassic Park gates there, but they took those down. So this is just a nice like lazy sky ride through this amazing Jurassic Park land. You have all that Camp Jurassic stuff on your right. Lots of trees and stuff that are not necessarily there at the moment. Whoa! Gonna hit something. And guess what, guys? That's it. That's it. The ride's over. That's it. It's done. Should we? I feel like we should do that again. I feel like we should. I kind of want to do that again. Yeah. I want to watch that one more time. All right. So when you guys are ready, let's go ahead and rewatch this one. It is so short, and like I said, if I was to wait 40 minutes with my 2.5-year-old just to get on that, I'm like, oh, it's not worth it. It's really not worth it, no matter how bad I want to go on this. But yeah, and Chance asks, why did they take the gate down? Well, they took it down because they added in the Kong ride, and there just wasn't enough room. And the theming, it would have been a weird transition because Islands of Adventure is split into multiple islands. So you have Superhero Island, you have Jurassic Park, you have Harry Potter is in there now. You have the what do you call it? The oh man, I'm blanking on the name. Michael, back me up here. The Lost Continent. Sorry, Lost Continent. And then you have Sue's Landing, and then you have the entry area. And this is all separate islands, but then they just went ahead and threw in Kong Skull Island. And it's not a land. All those other ones are lands, big lands. But Kong is just like its own ride, just right in the middle. And it's a bummer because back before Jurassic World came out and all that, there was a plan to put a Jurassic ride in there. But Universal, as always, is not very confident in the Jurassic franchise, despite articles, coming out nowadays that say it's one of the most profitable franchises that is out there. So they just didn't have the faith in it back then. So they ended up going with Kong. And you can't fault them because Kong has this huge history in the theme parks. It is it's an original attraction. Confrontation, which used to be in the other park, where the Mummy ride is currently. So it used to, and that is one of my favorite rides ever. Confrontation. It's been gone for a while now, but the Mummy's there now, and instead they decided to not put Kong back in the other park, but put it in Islands of Adventure for some odd reason, and it kind of disrupts the flow. So you go from on one island I completely did not I did not even name, but it's the cartoon area, whatever it's called. That one is just bad. I just dislike everything about it. And the transition between that used to be trees, just a lot of trees and ferns and stuff like that, and then the Jurassic Park gate, and then you would enter in, and then you would be in the Jurassic Park section. But now you have the trees and the cartoon section, the trees, Kong, and then it just slowly fades into Jurassic without the gates. There is another gate that always used to be on the other side that is now kind of your entryway from Harry Potter. So, long-winded, but Toon Lagoon. There we go, Mike. Thank you. While I'm doing all these live streams, sometimes it's hard to come up with all this stuff. But yeah, Toon Lagoon. I don't like Toon Lagoon all that much. But yeah, and Sam asks, it's like the ride of the Hippogriff, Flight of the Hippogriff. It's short. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like maybe Flight of the Hippogriff might have like a slight edge on the time, but I'm not too sure. It'd be very close. But yeah, let's go ahead and rewatch that. All right, so let's rewatch Pteranodon Flyers again, since it was 54 seconds long. All right, we're gonna do that in 3, 2, 1, rewatch. All right, so I don't know if this is Len Testa filming this, but this is Seth Kuberski. All right, cool. Seth is another frequenter on Universal Orlando podcast. And see, one thing that really is great about Kong Skull Island is that backdrop. Look at that backdrop of all that mountain range back there. It's amazing from certain sections of the Jurassic Park land area. It looks incredible from like the distance. It really looks like you're on Isla Nublar. But yeah, since it's kind of dark, you can't see much. But I don't know. I love this. I love the look of this attraction. So I'm glad they haven't gutted it or anything, in favor of something else. But yeah, that's it. Again, like it just swings you back and forth, and then it's over. It's over. It's just so short. Like it's literally not worth it whatsoever. But I would love to be on there just to get a good look. And right now, if the parks were open, it would be a good possibility to see a lot more now. But since there's a lot of construction and stuff going on, but yeah. All right, let's move on to the next thing. What do we got? All right, so we did the attractions there. Let's go to Jurassic Park the ride. Universal Studios Japan. We're going to go out to Universal Studios Japan. All right, so we're going back to Jurassic Park the ride. Let's see what we can find out is different or not, because I believe that this is just a clone of the Orlando version. So if you guys have your links ready to go, where are we starting this one? All right, so this one, let's go all the way back to the beginning, because I think there's some good stuff here. I'm going to pause mine and go back to the beginning, because this one, I believe, gets us a little look at the land itself in Japan, which is kind of cool. I'd like to actually see that myself. So this video comes from Incel Video. Okay. All right, then. All right. Yeah, I'm like, what? Okay, we're watching Jurassic Park the ride. In Universal Studios. We're in Japan now, so let's check it out. I am ready, guys. Let's do this in 3, 2, 1, play. All right, so, look at this Discovery Restaurant. Does look very reminiscent of the Discovery Center in Orlando. A bit different for sure. But man, see, very similar architecture to Orlando, but very different on the inside. I love that T-Rex fossil replica there. That is fantastic. And look at that, the imagery around the wall too. That is really, really great. Very much like Orlando. Oh, look at that T-Rex. What is it? And this weird animatronic velociraptor. It's like got the paint job of like the male raptors from Jurassic Park 3, but no quills. That's weird. It's so robotronic. You have a auto erotica on. Jurassic Park the ride to the right. Look at that splashdown. That is great. Man, this is really, really beautiful. Massive, like rock work and stuff like that. Man, that is looking. Everything about that whole section feels way bigger than Orlando for some reason. So, Michael, is this one supposed to have... I think the Lost World one is supposed to be in Singapore. So... There's a lot of shots of this splashdown. I don't know what to say anymore. Oh my god, again! We're doing it again, guys! Getting wet again on the splashdown. Again, one more time! Cookie Monster and Elmo on the front row there. Getting soaked. Wave, go ahead. Oh, one more time, folks. We're going to do it yet again. Man, that thing is ripping. Man. Oh, all right. So this is massive. All right. Oh, we're in the ride. Wait, where are we? What is happening right now? We're inside. All right. Oh, okay. So wait, we're doing a nighttime ride now, and everything is reversed. This is odd. This looks real good though. That logo looks fantastic. Oh, bent neck. Why? That's not even doing anything. Come on, do something. It's closing its eyes. Oh, come on. Oh, stop blinking. Oh, there we go. Now it's like, all right, ready, set, go. And it's like, why is it like that? Never in my life would I have been like, you guys remember the Brachiosaurus from Jurassic Park when it was like this? It looks good. It looks massive. Like this, I don't know why. This whole thing feels bigger for some reason. But it's so weird seeing this all in reverse. Like it's all opposite direction. Yeah, J Park Lover says, has a forest like Jurassic World to ride. No, this is just like, it's nighttime. This is outdoors. What's up, Corey? You're here. You made it. We're watching Jurassic Park the ride in Japan. If you want to cut in now, I am currently watching it at 4 minutes and 22 seconds. So this is so weird. Oh, that stego is just roaring. Honking. So yeah, everything so far is the same. It's just all on opposite sides. I'm loving the light package so far. It's doesn't seem to be fully coming through on the video, but you can get a good idea of what it should look like. Parasaur, I'm just peeking its head out. All right. Now what's going to happen? Oh, let's go straight into Hadrosaur Cove, everybody. Let's go straight. No, go straight. Go straight. Go straight. Oh, we're going straight. Are we going straight? No, the parrots are knocking us off course again. Come on, dude. I just want to see Hadrosaur Cove one of these times. Prohibited area. Oh, this is just so weird. I keep imagining we're going to go the other way on every one of these turns. There's a lot of noise, a lot of sound effects here. A lot of compies. Loving that spark work. That is fantastic. Looking great. So this one so far is the same as Orlando, right? It's got the same stuff as Orlando. As some of the boat stuff is a little different. The compies fighting over the shirt there. That's great. They're usually there. But that boat is definitely not the same as Orlando. And then there's a lot of trees and stuff over here, which is also different than Orlando. But this one, again, has the box with the Raptor inside, but it's painted differently. I like how you can really, like, these effects are like amped up. It feels like way louder. It feels like than Orlando. Ooh, entering that rave yet again. Oh, we're skipping ahead. All right. Guess the guy didn't like the rave, huh? That music. Whoa, look at that Raptor. Woo, that is fantastic. That was great. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, I was like, what is up with that music? That is not, I don't know. I didn't know what that was. Is that what that was? That mummy music? They're like, nobody's going to know. Nobody knows what Jurassic music is. So this is not nearly as dark, but maybe it could be a better low light camera. I'm not too sure, but man, that stuff looks great. Oh, are we going to be done here in a second? Get the stuff off. Oh, well, that's it. Missed the drop. How do you see? That's what happened is they got to that point, and the person's like, "Could you please put the camera away? You're about to get wet." And then they're like, "Oh no, I don't want to get it wet." And then they just completely missed the drop. So yeah, that's exactly what happened there. Yeah. All right. So that was Jurassic Park the ride. Like we said, very similar to Jurassic Park River Adventure. Slightly different here and there. But man, now we're gonna go on to a big coaster. All right. So we've got a big roller coaster, flying coaster, also in Japan here. Corey, me narrating these rides should literally be an official thing. Like, put it in the ride. Well, you should have heard my Owen voice earlier when I was like, everybody keep their arms and hands inside the vehicle at all times. No, I don't want that. Yeah, it didn't show the Rex Jurassicpedia. I don't know. Like I said, I feel like they just were like, put the camera away. And they're like, okay. All right, so this video, I got an ad. Watch this ad for whatever this game is. But yeah, I have not been to Universal Japan here. But I have been on a very similar attraction. Another ad. Guys, come on with the ads. I have been on a very similar attraction called Superman the Ride here in... Oh yeah, this is the one that I picked. Going back to 000 here. I have been on a similar attraction here at Great Adventure in New Jersey. It's a flying coaster. You're supposed to be replicating flying like Superman. So like you sit down like this, like a normal seat, and then the attraction here. Let me showcase it with my baby Yoda here. That is just so lovingly staring at me while I film. So you sit down on your attraction, right? And then they say like 3, 2, 1, and then your seat goes like this, and then you're like, whee! You put your arms out and you ride, woo! Like that, and the G-force and everything. There's one loop which you'll see. I think they do the exact same thing here, where you go up the hill and it brings you down like this, and this is the most intense loop you'll ever feel. It's not the greatest ride, the Superman ride that I've been on, but that loop is unlike anything else. So I think there's one very similar to that in this attraction. And Caleb says, the voice you are now hearing is Brad Jost. We spared no expense. Actually, if they did choose me, they would very much spare expense. So This is going to be the flying dinosaur. And I guess this is kind of like a informational video. So I'd like to know a little bit more about this ride. What is the flying dinosaur at Universal Studios Japan? All right, so let's get this thing up to 000, and we're going to watch it in 3, 2, 1, play. What is the flying dinosaur? Steel roller coaster. Yep. Got it. This was not that old. So this is not what's going to be in Orlando, by the way. They are building a coaster in Orlando, and this is not what it's going to look like. Yeah, that was the loop right there, I think. Or no, that was different, actually. Yeah, and when you look at this land from across the water, it's straight up concrete. It looks not very good. And I know everybody's kind of worried that Orlando will look like that. I don't think exactly, but it is still worrisome. Look at that stego. Man, that is fantastic. So now you can see the seat right there that I was talking about with Baby Yoda flying. Ah! I don't know what Baby Yoda would sound like on a roller coaster, but that's my best guess. Guests navigate the queue heading towards the industrial station building, similar to many other flying roller coasters. I love this entrance. This is so fantastic. This queue with this gates and stuff, that is really cool. So I didn't have to explain that to you with Baby Yoda whatsoever, because this guy is doing it right now. Thank you, Genozoic artists. Yep, spared no expense. Thank you so much for the super chat. There you go. Baby Yoda. Imagine it. Imagine it. I'm going to bring him next time. If I go to Japan, I'm bringing him. Corey says, I don't hate it. The ride? It's not very comfortable. Not very comfortable. Especially when you get stuck. That is not fun. Oh, now that's the loop that I'm talking about. That is the most insane amount of G-force. Like, it is so crazy feeling. This, like, again, here. It is so crazy. And you go through a tunnel. That is fantastic. We got Harry Potter in the background. Yeah. These rides are typically very, very short. These flying coasters. Sounds long. See? 50 seconds long. Is that shorter than Pteranodon Flyers? I'm going to try to look it up for you, Caleb. It cost $91 million. What? That's crazy. That is craziness. And the next video that popped up is the top 10 crazy Japanese roller coasters. So yeah, that is crazy. $91 million. I gotta check out something else here. The Superman's Ultimate Flight is what it's called. Ultimate Flight Great Adventure. Let's see. I want to see what that one cost. So that was $91 million. This one cost doesn't say. Doesn't say. Probably not nearly as much as that, because that is a lot of money. Excuse me. No idea. I don't know. All right, so moving on. That is a lot of money for 50 seconds. Like that attraction must get long lines, because I know the Superman here does. Just because you can't really have a lot of cars, I think, I'm not too sure, but the most you might be able to have is 3, but that might be pushing it because the track is so short and the cars are somewhat long. But yeah, that is not very good. And Ryson, it's actually not too much like the Universal's Hulk coaster. The Hulk coaster is much better and much longer. And flying, yeah, I know everybody's pointing out flying dinosaur. It's not, yeah, it's the naming is just not very good. But yeah, so what are you gonna do about that? And Corey, yeah, so Six Flags has a few Superman attractions that are just clones of each other. I forget what parks they're in, but there's a few of them that are the same. Usually Six Flags is like, we're going to make one ride, but we're going to spread it across a bunch of different parks. So, and yeah, it's constantly shutting down, which is a huge problem. I don't know what the case is for this ride. I would assume not as much. I know Six Flags has just got really poor turnaround with stuff like that, and maintenance, and like everything about it is just worse. The time that it takes to load everybody, the turnaround, all that is just really bad. But yeah, so let's go ahead and move to a different park, I believe. That was both attractions there. Yep. And I know we're skipping over a bunch of stuff, but we're going to head to our second to last ride. We're going to go to Singapore right now, all right? So this is going to be Jurassic Park Rapids Adventure. We're going to change it up, guys. Not Jurassic Park the ride, nothing like that. Sort of. You'll see. But this is Jurassic Park Rapids Adventure. So we're changing it up, guys. We're going on a Rapids ride here. All right? Very typical Rapids attraction. Going back to the beginning. Pausing. And yeah, this is a typical Rapids attraction that you see in most theme parks around. But yeah, this one's Jurassic Park themed. And this whole Singapore section is very, very interesting. There is a big, like, actually this section itself is called the Lost World, and it's got a Jurassic Park section or a Lost World section, right? And then there's also a Mummy section, I believe. So it's very confusing, the theming here. I don't necessarily understand it. But yeah. Let's go ahead and watch this video. I think this one actually showcases a little bit of the land, so that'll be good. We'll get to see what Universal Singapore is like just a little bit. And let me see, is there anything else after? Yes, there was some more stuff after, so we'll continue watching and see what the rest of the land is like. But this one, let's go ahead, if you guys are ready. Sam says, my friend has been to Singapore Park, and I'm so jealous. Yeah, you know, I was going through a bunch of the videos, and I think somebody from the fandom, Corey Baker, I believe, had a video up there, but his video was a bit different. It was more of like a vlog. Yeah, so let's go ahead and start this video, all right? So we're going to start this one in 3, 2, 1, play. So this is from Siamos. So we're in Singapore right now. Going into the Jurassic Park section. All right, so we're just walking. Ooh, look at that. That is a big looking building over there. Jurassic Park Rapids Adventure. So we're not going through the ride just yet. We're holding off. Ooh, we're fast forwarding. In front of us, you see Dinosaur. That is another Jurassic attraction right there. Or just dinosaur attraction. I don't even know. You know, typical Dumbo-like ride. And now we're at the Jurassic Park Rapids Adventure. So very, very similar styling as far as Jurassic Park the ride goes. But look at those ride vehicles. It's a typical Rapids ride. Like it's a nice change of pace though, right? Like you got to admit. I personally don't like these Rapids rides better, but it's still cool. So we're going to be spinning a lot here. So hopefully you don't get too motion sickness here. Too much motion sickness. Oh, look at that stego. Now that is a good looking stego. That looks literally just like the Kenner Hasbro toy. Man, that thing looks real good. I feel like it looks way better than the Orlando and Hollywood version. Probably not much different, but it just looks really good. But yeah, not theming-wise, not really a lot going on here. We got Parasaur Cove. There's a lot of trees. You got 2 Parasaurs here, and that was 4. Obviously, I just put 4 fingers up. But, yeah, there it is on the side. There's the 2 right there. You're not getting bumped off course, because those things are off the course. You got a nice log up there. Ooh, look at that! Is that Nedry's Jeep right there? Oh, that's cool. Proceed to the unload area immediately. We've got a research outpost B here. And this is like, I would assume is like the Raptor pen area from the other rides. But definitely a bit different looking. Of course, we're not going to get any kind of look at that section whatsoever. Pan the camera. Oh, we're going that way. All right. Oh, whoa. That's a hard turn. Stay in your boats. Yeah, so there's a good look. Oh, that's fast. It's going fast around that turn there. See, I do like these attractions, but I tend to skip them because you just get absolutely drenched. Like, you just get demolished. Whereas if you go on Jurassic Park the ride, you don't necessarily get soaked. You can, but it doesn't really happen all that much, for me at least. I haven't gotten soaked. These rides, you tend to get completely soaked. Oh, that is cool. That hydroelectric plant there, that was a massive building. Oh, that raptor with these weird hands. See, the raptor animatronics on these rides are not very good. Blue is the only one that looks good. And, of course, it's new. All these old, they're not even really like, they're like puppets. They're not very good. Ugh. They're very much like static figures that just have like a slight bit of motion to them. This is very, very cool. These cliffs with all the waterfalls, that is a ton of rock work. And all those waterfalls look amazing. That is really, really cool. Genozoic Artist, it's been a very long time since I've been on Kali River Rapids. But I do like the attraction. Oh, this is cool. This looks real, like you're going through like a landslide. That's awesome, that Jurassic Park Jeep. Oh, man, that is really, really cool. All right, so we're going into a facility now. I think this video might end or something. So I guess there's not a big drop. I don't really know. I know Infinity Falls, I believe, is the one that's in SeaWorld, has a big drop. But not a lot of these attractions have drops. So, all right, we're in the rave. Nothing happening here, guys. Just complete darkness. Why do I hate raptors? I just dislike all these poor animatronics. See, guys, oh, look at that. T-Rex. Neon T-Rex. That's cool. I mostly dislike Jurassic Park attractions and rides. Sorry. I know I bring it up, like what? Like an hour and 17 minutes into this recording? But I don't really care for them all that much. They don't do much for me. I cannot get immersed with these really, really poor animatronics. Like that Ultrasaur. That Ultrasaur might be one of the worst animatronics I've ever seen. And these raptors are a very, very close second. So I guess we're in some sort of facility now. Very dark. It was very dark. So outside of a Scandinavian female Olympian, what other possibilities are we looking at? So we're in the hydroelectric plant. That is a very cool looking plant. Hi guys, wave hi. Um, but yeah, it didn't seem like there was a ton going on in there. All right, so we're done with the attraction. All right. Hey, we got baby Curiosity right here. Oh, look at that. That's cute. And bye-bye. Now, this is really, really cool. This insane Spinosaurus versus T-Rex. Oh, is that a T-Rex or is it like an Alice? It's got to be a T-Rex, right? Oh, that is so cool. That is fantastic. Now, that is just massive. Oh, man. Like, they nailed it here. They really nailed that theming. I love this. I love this. Got the coaster up above you, all the nets to stop from things from falling. Oh, you just missed it. There was a Lost World sign up there, because this place like replicates the Lost World. It's very confusing, like I said. Yeah. J Park Lover. Yeah, at least I can make the best of the rides. I try. I really do. I like the rides. They're just not really my favorite things. And honestly, like if I don't get on the Jurassic Park River Adventure or something when I go to Orlando, I'm like, oh, all right, whatever. Not a big deal. I would much rather ride like Hagrid attraction or Spider-Man or something else. E.T. I would rather go on E.T. all day long than go on a Jurassic ride. You know, Corey, I know a lot of these attractions in different countries and Japan and Singapore and stuff like this, they tend to switch the language back and forth. So some sections will be in English, some sections will be in their native language. So yeah, if you ever like check out like a Disney or Universal nighttime show or something like that, you'll hear some of the singing will be in English. Like you'll hear Let It Go or something like that, from Frozen, sung in like Japanese, and then some portion might be in English. It's very interesting. I wonder why they choose to do things like that, where it's 50-50, or like when they choose to speak their own language versus American. So or not American, English. Stupid. But yeah. The animatronics are much better in Japan, you think, Kat? I don't know. I mean, I can't even like stick up for them. I don't think they look good at all. All right, so let's go on to the last Jurassic attraction, ride that we have left. We have a bunch of different other things that we can watch that should be shorter, I think. But yeah, let's check out Canopy Flyer in Universal Studios Singapore. So I did opt to skip Dinosaur, which we saw in that last video really quickly, because it's just like a Dumbo, kind of circular ride. But here we're going to do Canopy Flyer, so it looks like we're going to be starting in that same central area before the Discovery Food Center there. All right, so we are on the Canopy Flyer video. This one is from Jay Say. And we're going to go ahead and watch this one in 3, 2, 1, play. Jurassic Park at Universal Studios Singapore. Here we are, walking through the land again. And here is part of the attraction swinging by. Looks pretty cool. It's kind of like Pteranodon Flyers, except the cart is different. Like the ride seating is different. Honestly, I would maybe like that more because you would fit 2 extra people on the attraction. I don't know if the height requirement is the same. Single rider? I would assume not, because there's a single rider line. But that's a good look. I like that. It looks good. Okay, getting a nice fly over here. Got a little bit of speed. Brake section maybe. And then we're cutting down here, going around, past the rock walls, over the eggs, over the water. Get to go over that attraction. That's cool. And the ride's done. Just as short as Pteranodon Flyers. Oh, it's over. Just cut it off right there. That is a fast one. I don't need to rewatch that one. We're good. All right. So, yeah, J Park Lower. I don't know if that one requires a kid or not. I don't know what the height restriction is on that one. But what do you say? Where should we go? Should we go? Let's go all the way back to... Oh, man. There's some good stuff, honestly. Actually, let's stick here. Let's stay here at Universal Studios Singapore. All right, so I just want to check out this video real quick. This is just one that I came across. It's a raptor in a crate, so that's what I wrote down. So check out, look for the one that says raptor in a crate. It's only 44 seconds long, so it's just a quick look. I don't know how current this is or not. I believe there is a raptor training attraction where you go up and you can sign up ahead of time to become a raptor trainer. So they actually put you through like a 20-minute ceremony where you learn like the whole like, hold on, Blue, you know, all this stuff like that. And you get to, they teach you how to do the Owen voice. So what I can say is I've been here and I've been trained. That's why I can do the Owen voice. But I did not have that video on here. So this is just a live raptor in a crate. And actually look behind that crate. You get to see the Lost World logo that is plastered throughout this land. All right, so let's go ahead and watch this video. It's called Dinosaurs at Universal Studios Singapore by Raymond Lamb. We're going to watch this in 3, 2, 1, play. So we got this trainer here, the raptor in the back of the crate. So this is what's great about this raptor attraction is it's hidden. That's what you got to do. You got to hide these things. Because otherwise it would look just silly like it does in Hollywood. So this guy's counting down from 3, too. Like, on the count of 3. Oh! That raptor's pumped. So this is the old style of raptor that they used to use in the parks. I don't know if they still have this one there or not. I have no clue. But that is a very hideous raptor. Not very good looking. But the motion and all that was pretty good. Actually, it was the overall costume is a bit more seamless than the one that they have now. Like the one now, it just has all these different weird colors and stuff like that. But the face sculpt and everything is just not very good. All right, so that was the raptor in a crate video. Yeah. Let's see. All right, so let's move over. All right, let's go to Japan. We're go back to Japan, okay? And we're going to watch the one that says Spino Show. Now, this is... click on the Spino Show link. This is actually, I believe, not currently operating. I think they took the Spinosaurus away, which is a bummer because this thing is pretty darn cool. You guys are going to be really bummed and really mad that we don't have this here. All right, so this is a Spinosaurus attraction. Or it's kind of like a little show in the central area, I guess, of Japan. And you know, as I pointed out earlier, there was that weird like Jurassic Park 3 little animatronic looking male raptor, but this has like walk around versions. So Charity, you know, you mentioned any videos of the sick Triceratops from Orlando. You know, I didn't pull that up. I should actually, I'll try to look that up while we're watching stuff. All right. Because that's a great idea. I should have put that on the list. All right. So let's watch this one. This is the Universal Studios Japan Jurassic World Spinosaurus appears. That's what it says on the video itself from Dairy Park channel. On my link, it says Spino Show. All right. So let's watch this one. Countdown in 3, 2, 1, play. Look at that. All right, so there's a lot of fear going on, a lot of stuff happening behind that. I'm gonna look up this video while you guys watch. Ooh, I love that music pops in. The raptor and the fence starts to move, or the trees and stuff. Oh, you can see it peering through. You can see her. Get that look. This is like Jurassic Park. I feel like I'm like barely getting a glimpse, and the guy's turning around because there's a raptor sniffing a kid. Turn around, turn around. I want to see it. Spinosaurus. Look at that thing. Ah, that is so cool. Oh, man, I love that thing. Spinosaurus. Like, the motion on this thing is pretty interesting. I know it's, like, hidden behind there, and you're not really getting a full look at the body, but that is pretty cool. Look at that. Look at those raptors. See, here's the thing. Those raptors look a lot better for me, even though they are the stand-up version that we've seen throughout the rest of the parks. But for some reason, they just look a bit cooler. But, man, that Spinosaurus, the motion on that is really good. I don't know how that thing's being operated, but that looks really awesome. It's really quick motion. That is fantastic, man. Honestly, it's like they took the animatronic straight from the movie and brought it right to this theme park. See, now this is what Orlando is missing. This is exactly what Orlando is missing. What I want from a Jurassic section of any theme park is motion. Wow, look at that motion. I want motion like behind a fence. I want to see some dinosaurs behind a fence. I want to see something, whether it's just moving trees or whatnot. But man, that thing is going crazy back there. And it looks like it's starting to walk away there. That looks great. Jurassic Dave, Mattel Spino has reignited my love for this dino. You mean me constantly talking about it didn't do it enough for you? Oh, the Spino's back! It's mad! Woo! Oh! Oh, this is intense. Man, this thing, I love this thing. Oh my god. Everybody is so calm. As if there's not a legit Spinosaurus right in front of them. I cannot believe the motion on this thing. What is it? How are they getting that range of motion? Man. That is really cool. Oh, it's biting the fence. Sparks, or not really. Oh, he pulled out his shotgun. I love the theatrics of this all. What is he shooting at on that side? A raptor very high in the sky? The music, the sound, this is great. Universal Japan is killing it. This is awesome. So, like I said, I don't believe that this is a thing anymore, unfortunately. So that's a huge bummer. But I guess the show's over. And of course, the tour moves on. Why did I say that as if it was like Ian Malcolm saying that? Wait, did he say that? No. That was John. So the Raptors just getting out of there. I gotta go back to my paddock. I like how the handlers are still like, oh, oh gosh, like still acting scared in front of this raptor. It's pretty cool. Yeah, we could probably cut this video whenever. Oh, oh! Oh, so I like that there's different raptors, too. It's not just, there's the one with the quill. Oh, they're using the egg! That's fantastic! They're using the egg to lure the thing. I love this. I love all these actors. They're fantastic. Guys, like, holding the egg. Come on this way, come on. Little look at the land here. There goes the flying dinosaur overhead. Pretty cool. All right. So I believe that video is done there. So let's go ahead and move on to our next attraction. By the way, I think I found one, Charity. Yes, I did. So we're going to take a look at that as well in a little bit. We'll look in a few. I'll put it in the chat. But let's see. Let's go. We're still at Japan, right? So let's move over to the new dinosaur show. So overview with a new dinosaur show. So I guess this is going to give us a look at the land. And the dinosaur show. So, all right. So this video, where is it starting? It is starting. This video is going to start at 10 seconds. So it should bring you right there, but it might start playing automatically. So start this video at 10 seconds. We're going to do this all together. Scrub it if you have to. Right to 10 seconds. All right. I think we're going to get a little overview. Like I said, the video title itself is Welcome to Jurassic Park at Universal Studios Japan from Alodi Duante. All right. So let's go ahead and watch this video. This is the one that I entitled Overview with New Dinosaur Show. And the video itself is titled Welcome to Jurassic Park at Universal Studios Japan. Let's do this in 3, 2, 1. Play. Got a nice universal globe there. And here we're going into the Jurassic Park land, and you see the netting because of the roller coaster above. Here's some merch. Cute little T-Rex with a roaring effect. Is that Arlo? Upright Arlo? Confused. Is this Disney? There's another Jurassic Park The Ride logo. Flying dinosaur ahead. Ooh, look at that. Nice bronze logo on the ground. There's that food area again. Ooh, I didn't notice that Pteranodon up there. That's great. Flying above, that is really, really cool. And this park also has, so this one I believe originated it, if I remember correctly. And I think that one looks a lot cooler. Aw, a baby. Jurassic Lab. See, now she's speaking Japanese, too. So like I said, they're kind of switching back and forth, I guess. That is a very cute trike. Oh, look at these raptors fighting. Whoa, what is going on? Oh, man. These things are so skinny. Those heads are tiny. But something about them looks pretty cool. I don't mind them. They don't look very Jurassic, but oh, we got a full dinosaur standoff here. Raptors fighting each other. The trike in the background. Genozoic artist. It's okay. The netting was in the first movie. It's canon. Oh, look at that baby trike. So Orlando has a baby trike as well. This one's a bit different though. Up there's that weird animatronic-y raptor. Hey guys, we got another splashdown. Awesome. All right, so that's it for that. All right, the next video, I think this is going to be a cool one here. All right, so this is the last video for Universal Studios Japan. All right, so this one is going to start. We're going to start this next video called Spectacle Night Parade. We're going to watch this one starting at the time 10:22. So skip ahead to 10:22. It should automatically place you there. If it starts playing automatically, just pause it and go back just a little bit. 10:22. All right. So right now I have mine up at 10:22. So this is a nighttime parade. This is actually fairly new. I know we reported about it on the our website and on the podcast a bunch back when it debuted. Universal really touted the projection mapping on the buildings and stuff like that. It might be a little hard to tell what's going on in the video itself, but it looks like there's a lot of foliage and stuff on the buildings. So let's go ahead and watch this one. This is the nighttime parade. It is called Universal's Spectacle Night Parade. So let's go ahead and watch this one. I don't know how long this is going to be. This might be a little short, but the video itself is, we're not going to be watching 28 minutes of this, but there is a little bit here. So let's go ahead and watch this one if you guys are ready. In 3, 2, 1, play. Ooh, and this is, so they've been doing Jurassic Park. Oh, and I just got an ad. You kidding me? All right. Skipping ad. All right, so I'm pausing mine. Let's go ahead and restart this if we can. Of course, I got an ad right at that moment. All right, let's try it again. If you guys want to stop, I am right now at 10:27. All right, 10:27. Let's go ahead and do this again. 3, 2, 1, play. So I'm feeling very much like Jurassic World Live Tour. We got like the people going around in the gyrospheres on these pedestals. It's pretty cool. You got a driver in there, so it's not just guest driven or anything like that. Obviously, that guy on the side is not. He's an actor. But they've got, oh, look at that baby Brachiosaurus and the baby trike. That is so cool. Oh, I love those little walk-around guys. The music. Great use. Look at the foliage moving on the building. That's really cool. Oh, listen to that recomposition there. That sounds pretty cool. Like, fit that right into the Jurassic World stuff. That parasaur looks so beautiful up there. Oh my God. Am I screaming into the mic? That looks so beautiful. That Crash McCreary style right there. That is so good. And the motion on that is really phenomenal. Man, that stego looks cool. Love it. Ooh, that music again. That's really cool. The drumming, the percussion there. It's complete like reorchestrations here. This is not like just Michael Giacchino's music ported straight into the show. Oh, that girl was playing Claire, it looked like, over on the side. You just missed her. She went up the ramp. All right, some more people. This dude is loving the gyrosphere ride. You know, honestly, how cool would this parade be if, like, a guest could actually ride in there? Ooh, look at the raptors on the wall. The raptors got loose and they were running in the foliage on the wall. Chaos. Got some walk-around raptors. And these, are these... Oh, look at that hunch. There's Claire again, right? That looked like Claire right there on the left. Definitely. Look, there's Owen. Owen's here. We can do this. I don't know why. Yeah, these are definitely different raptors. You got Blue over on the left-hand side over there. I don't really love these raptors. So the other ones looked cool, but these ones just look a little goofy. Yeah. What's with the hunches? Oh, that's so not good. They're like, ah, that is so funny. Oh my God. That is so funny. Those poses. And they were just like, ah, nah, nah. That was hilarious. Owen put the that he's pumped up, dude. He's like, yo, you got a baby trike? I swear it was just coffee in that, right? Look at the light up eyes on that T-Rex. Oh, and the goo in the mouth. That is a fantastic animatronic. So this park really knows, oh, you know what? I wonder if that Spinosaurus went here and they repurposed it, reskinned it with and added a body on. Because the motion on this is beautiful. Honestly, that looks straight up like a leg from a toy. That is hilarious. That is a great looking T-Rex. Corey, these raptors make me wildly uncomfortable. That's funny. And I just got an ad, so I think that was it anyway. We'll just double check after the ad here. Yeah, that was it. All right, so that's it for that video. You can go ahead and cut that video off. Jurassic Dave says, please never apologize for the Owen voice. I don't even know why. I was just like, we got this. Like, that's all. We got this. We can, because like they were like holding each other. I don't know why. These are the things that go through my mind. Why? No, Genesis Artist, that is not what I was saying. The T-Rex did not beat the Spinosaurus, but maybe in this case it did. All right, so let's go to where should we go? Should we go? All right, what do you guys think? Should we go Hollywood or should we go to Orlando? Which one do you want to end on more so? Do you want to end on Hollywood or do you want to end on Orlando? Let me know. Where do you want to end this live stream? Because we have a few more places to get to. I don't know. How we doing on time? Y'all doing pretty good? Going an hour 44 here so far. Charity, yeah, it is a fun little parade. Yeah, and my problem is those raptors. Yeah, and you just pointed out, hey, we need that show. B, not those raptors. So, yeah, I don't know how you fix that. Like, you just have to have them in a cage, I guess. All right, so everybody is pretty good on the concise. What am I trying to say? They're fully supporting us ending on Hollywood. Consensus. The consensus is. That's what I was trying to say. I said concise. The consensus here is that we should end on Hollywood. All right. If you guys say so. All right. So let's go to Orlando. Not with an H. Not that place. All right. Let's go back to the past. All right, guys. Why am I yelling? All right. I'm going to put a link. I think you should be able to click this. Let me know if you can go ahead and watch that. So click that link because that will get you to the Triceratops encounter. So this video is from our friends over at In the Loop. My friend Kenny, who is also on my other podcast, Grim Grinning Host, where we talk about theme parks. This is his podcast channel and coverage channel. So they cover theme parks 24/7. So Corey, oh my God, Orlando with an H. I'm not proud of that moment. I am not proud of that moment, but I almost said it. Let's go straight to... No. I got to relax here. All right, so Charity brought this one up. This is the old Triceratops encounter, which is no longer there. It was actually a very... it had a really rough history. It operated, then it didn't operate, then it operated, then it didn't operate. So it's like been back and forth for many, many years, and then they took it offline, and then it just stood empty. And actually the buildings literally stood until last year. They demolished them last year. So these buildings have just been vacant, nothing there. For a long time. And it's odd because, you could see these buildings sometimes, and certainly from aerial views, you see all this space. You're like, oh, why couldn't they put an attraction in there? Well, now they are. They demolished everything for the coaster that's coming, and you're starting to see the coaster tracks and stuff being built currently via aerial shots and stuff. So let's go ahead and watch this video. Like I said, I just kind of quickly grabbed this one, so I don't really know what's going on here. It looks like a lot of the same stuff, but we'll just get a quick glimpse. So go back to 000 here. Let's go ahead and watch this video from our friends at In the Loop. This is the Triceratops encounter at Islands of Adventure. All right, so let's do this one in 3, 2, 1, play. So this is the old Triceratops encounter. Very dark. Whoa. All right. Welcome, 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 welcome. Got your scientist over there. That Triceratops is massive. All these people in this confined area is really making me very anxious at the moment. And that line right there, take up all available space, has been bugging me for a while. And that phrase is gone from theme parks. Think about it. You will not hear that anymore. Fill in all available space. I do not think we're going to hear that saying for a very long time. So, she's not feeling too good, I guess. She's looking real lazy. Massive. Look at the body on it. So there's very odd proportions on this thing. And there's not a lot going on. What does Triceratops mean? Corey figured it out right away. The trike has coronavirus. Solved. Yeah, this thing, so you can kind of understand when you're watching this video, you can kind of see why it no longer exists, right? I mean, the only thing you're going in there to do is to hear a guy talk. And that's not exactly what you want from an attraction like this, I wouldn't think. You know, when you go to visit Blue, you don't go there to hear, all right, this is Blue. She's a velociraptor. She's 6 feet tall, and she's cheetah speed. And the word raptor means bird of prey. That doesn't look very scary. More like a 6-foot turkey. 6-foot turkey, eh? Yeah. So, no, they don't do that. No, so they took this out. It doesn't exist anymore because, I mean, overall, it's kind of boring. Right? It's kind of boring. It's cool for us Jurassic fans, but as a theme park attraction with very, very minimal capacity, it's just not really doing it. I feel bad for this guy just shaking a leaf. You smell it? Smell the stick, stupid. And he just throws it. All right, so I like he's like, sorry about that. The animatronic's not doing anything. I don't know what else to do for you. I can't shake this leaf anymore. Picks up the leg. There's a lot of motion going on here. That thing actually picked its head up a lot more. But yeah. She's 17 years old. All right, so we're not going to watch this whole thing. I'm going to go ahead and cut it off right here. But that was a great suggestion, at least. The Triceratops encounter that used to be at Islands of Adventure is no longer there. But yeah, I can definitely see why it's no longer there. Let's go to a new type of encounter. So let's go to the Raptor encounter. And this video is going to start at 14 seconds. So go ahead and get that queued up to 14 seconds. This is actually a video that I made. All right. I got an ad here. Skipping ad. All right, so 14 seconds. We're going to watch this one. This is the Raptor encounter at Islands of Adventure. This was filmed last October. I went down there and hung out with Blue for a little bit and got to say hi. So this is yeah. So this is what's all right. So this one that we have here is the second location of the raptor encounter. It used to be in a different spot, but due to the construction, they moved it. It used to kind of be over in between like some of the areas where the Triceratops encounter was, but then they moved it across the pathways to just like this roofed facility. So you kind of go in and you can just like look at it there. And they are currently building, like I said earlier in the show, they are currently building a new Raptor encounter experience. So it should be more like the old one with the like the better fencing and all that good stuff. But this is a good temporary replacement. So let's go ahead and watch this video. So this is for the Raptor encounter. Let's watch this in 3, 2, 1, play. We're at Islands of Adventure, and the sun is really streaming in. So, so this is why this Raptor encounter is so good. I know the video quality wasn't great there, but you see how well it's hidden back there? That's me, guys. That's me walking up to Blue. I just want to look at Blue. I don't want to take the picture. I just want to turn around and look at Blue. See? I'm dangerous. This Blue is so much better than Hollywood. And yes, I think the body looks a bit different, but also that fern, the foliage there really hides everything. So that's the end of the video, guys. So thanks for watching. You've been watching the Jurassic Park podcast video. That is mine. So that music was way too loud. Tell me to turn it down next time. But yeah, that Raptor encounter is I think it's the best one that they have. Orlando's is the best one. So I love the older one better. The older one was pretty cool. They still had Blue. They used to have the old, that like weird raptor that we saw in the back of that crate, but then they upgraded to Blue. Blue looks phenomenal. They had the foliage, but then they had to move her to that new place, and at least she's still concealed. That is the key. Has to be concealed. All right. Let's move over to the next one, which is, I believe, another one of our videos here from the podcast, but this is raptor hatching. Let's watch raptor hatching, and we'll end on cinematic celebration. So we're starting with raptor hatching. Charity didn't mind the brown raptor. I mean, it looked good at the time, but then once Blue came around, it's like, oh my god, it looks so good. Bryson says, when I got my picture of Blue, that kept messing with my hat. Yeah, I love how fun Blue is at this encounter. Like, you really get messed with. She's really like snarky, I feel like. All right, so let's start this one at 3 seconds. This video is going to start at 3 seconds. Corey, no, I have not done the VR ride at Dave & Buster's. I really wish I had. Why is my watch going off? No, but I've not gone there. So, unfortunately, I have not done that. But, yeah. All right, so let's watch this raptor hatching. This is an attraction that you can find inside the Discovery Center. You have to go down the stairs, and there is a little hatchery lab area where you can actually watch this little show, and it's actually pretty cool. So let's go ahead and hit the play button. In 3, 2, 1, play. I think this is I think this whole, lower section of this area is very outdated, but this is actually one of the better things, and it's certainly a little hokey at times, but this is very cool, and I think kids really get into this. I brought my son there like a few months ago, in January or February, and he loved it. So it is just really cool to see this raptor hatch, and it's a big glass wall, all right, and then you have the egg spinner in there, and there's just kids lined up against the wall every time. They usually try to get people to come over a few minutes before, and you get to see the raptor hatch. It's fantastic. Here she comes. Come on, little one. Come on, come on. I feel like he's like trying to waste time with his spiel. Like, oh, there she goes. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Come on, little girl. It's got a big pair of scissors or something. Oh, look at her. She's so cute. I love it. Oh, look at her. Looks so rubbery, but I love it. And the sound effects are pretty great too. I like how, like, does anybody know what that is? Velociraptor! Everybody knows instantly. They want to get that name. And they actually let people, like, they let kids name the dinosaur too. So you get like a full, like, certificate and stuff like that when you get to name the dinosaur. So it's really awesome, especially for kids, to be a part of something, to feel like this is a real dinosaur hatching. It's awesome. Oh, she's spinning. Bye-bye. Oh, not yet. It just looks like, look at that blob of mess. I don't even know what's going on down inside that egg. That is hilarious looking. Oh, taking her out. I'm gonna go ahead and pick you up. No biting. Aw, look at her. Aw, I love it. So, all right, so we can we should maybe stay for just a second. You can get a better look at the facility. So this is Tom. You see his Jurassic Park badge there. It's got him actually in there. It says Dr. Tom Moriarty. You get a lot of samples and stuff in the back, more eggs. So the kid just named her Orange. So, I mean, it makes sense. It's like blue, but let's call her Orange. And you can see that Jurassic World, like, look at that Mr. DNA on the patch right there on the jacket. That's cool. You can feel Jurassic World, like, you know, paying off with these little kids, you know, to be able to call this dinosaur Orange. That's really cool. All right, so let's go ahead and end that video right there. That's awesome. I love that. I love that experience. I try to watch it like every time that I'm there. I go and check it out. All right, so let's go ahead and watch the cinematic celebration. All right, so this is going to be a cool one. I think you guys will really like this one. This is actually a longer video. We're not going to watch the entire thing. We're just going to watch the portion that matters. So we're going to be starting this one at the very beginning. I don't know if my link sent you to the wrong spot or not, but we're going to watch this from the very beginning, 000. Now this is, before we get started, no, actually, let's go ahead and start it. If you guys are ready, let's go ahead and watch this one. This is on my links. It is the Cinematic Celebration. The video itself is entitled 2019 Universal Orlando Cinematic Celebration Complete Show with Outro Ultra HD 4K. And this is by John Y. Chin. All right, so let's go ahead and start this video in 3, 2, 1, play. So this is a lagoon show that is in the lagoon on the Universal Studios side of Orlando's parks. So this lagoon show was put in not that long ago. I forget, it might be sometime in the last year and a half, 2 years or so. It's very, very new. And they actually started utilizing it for Halloween Horror Nights and stuff. And the Halloween Horror Nights one is the coolest show you'll ever see. It has nothing to do with Jurassic Park, but it's the coolest show you will ever see. So they retrofitted this entire lagoon to have a bunch of water cannons and jets and stuff like that that'll shoot all this water into the sky. There's uh, projection mapping that goes out onto the buildings as well. And then there's fan projectors so you can see videos on the fan screens. Very cool stuff. And I think, Disney does this stuff as well with their parks, but I think Universal really nailed it with this show. It's a very thrilling show from start to finish. We're not going to, like I said, watch the whole thing, but this is just the introduction that'll get us into the Jurassic stuff. And Universal's like, you know what? What's a better way to kick off a show than with Jurassic? So I'm glad that they did that, because you'll see it in a second here. This is just the introduction. Like I said, it'll start in just a minute. But if you do go to Orlando anytime in the future, please go make sure to find the times and the schedule for these shows. They're awesome. And yeah, we got to get everybody down to Orlando, because I have an annual pass to Orlando. I don't really know when I'm going to go next. This is all a little weird, but I definitely want to check it out sometime. Rice, and I'm not sure if we're going to do fan film stuff or not. All right, so a Universal logo. Here we go. Now we're going to get into some good stuff here. Listen to that score. Oh yeah, look at the fog rolling in. That gong. And we are in Jurassic World. You got that shot from Gray out the door, and you got it panning in, and you got other stuff on the sides as well. There you go. You see there's this ton of curtain projector screens there. And guys, the sound system here is so good. Look at that. You got gyrospheres on the sides, Gallimimus in the middle, and look at the back at the buildings. You got mountainsides, trees. Look at that. It's amazing. Trust me, this look really good in person. Oh, Owen, let me hold these off. I can stand. I'm like Jesus now. I can walk on water. Why? Now this is perfect. The Mosasaurus Lagoon. No better way to do this than in a water show. That is amazing right there. How cool is that when the Mosasaurus jumps out? Look at that backdrop. It's beautiful. Ooh, the Indominus Rex. I can't really tell what that backdrop is, but oh, that's the the visitor center shot. Carnotaurus. Now we're in Fallen Kingdom. Got Jurassic World music. Oh, that is so good. Yeah, awesome. Music, that killer music right there. Oh, I love that shot of the Rex coming out of the fog, and that's so cool. Oh, perfect. This looks so good. That shaking and sound effects. Oh, look at that shake of the camera. That is great. There we go. I think that was it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, now we're on to Fast and Furious. All right, so we'll cut it off there. I forget if there's anything else. There might be more stuff like at the end, but we'll just watch that for now. That is so cool. That is too good. I wish they maybe like included Jurassic Park a little bit, but I would have loved to have seen like a big compilation of all the films, and you've seen that from like some of the social media stuff has kind of included all the films recently. So I wish they kind of did that here, but that either way, that projection is great, and I'm glad that they included the Mosasaurus in there. It looks really, really awesome. And I personally have not seen this one in person. I've only seen the Halloween one. And if you guys look that up, it's called Halloween Halloween Marathon of Mayhem. It is one of the coolest nighttime shows you'll ever see. It is amazing. Do not hesitate. Please watch that video when you're done with this. All right, so we are on our way to Hollywood. Now, I'm going to go ahead and skip over the Raptor encounter. We already saw the Raptor encounter earlier on one of our videos. So let's go ahead and watch our last two videos here. We're going to watch the Backlot tour. All right, so there is what I believe is an older version and a newer version. We're going to go with the first one. It should just be the first link that you see there that says Backlot tour. All right, so pausing it and going back to the beginning. This was uploaded June 15th, 2019 by Sean Baiju, I don't know. And this one showcases a little bit different stuff than you'll see, I think, currently, whenever it opens. But yeah, so all right, let's watch this one. This is the Universal Studios Hollywood Backlot Tour, Jurassic World. Let's go ahead and watch this one in 3, 2, 1, play. You got the vehicles, the hunter vehicles, the camper, the RV. I love that RV. Makes me sad. Oh, look at that Hummer vehicle. It looks so good. Oh man, Dilophosaurs. There's the a charity. We saw you standing in that stuff the other day, right? In our Facebook group, the Boneyard. Oh, music just cuts off. And look at here's up ahead. You can see the Spinosaurus coming up. There goes the Spinosaurus. And I believe that's about it, guys. Yep, that's it. So that was a portion of the Backlot tour where you get to see some Jurassic stuff. Fisheye lens here. But yeah, very small portion right there. But yeah, this was uploaded in June 2019. And then we have another video. So our next video is, let's see, it's the second Backlot tour video. This should be the newer one. And actually, this is a very long video, so we're going to go ahead and start this video at the 15-minute mark. All right, so if yours starts playing, hit pause and go back to 15 minutes. I had to go back because mine started playing. All right, 15 minutes. All right. All right, so this is from November. So apparently this is from November. So I haven't been out to Hollywood, like I said, in a very, very long time, since 1987. So I have no clue like what the updates are, for the Backlot tour and stuff like that. I feel like this changes a lot. And even as these parks have been closed, I know there is a Seuss section, not Seuss. Well, it is Seuss, but, what do you call it? Grinch, like a Grinch house or area. They actually demolished that apparently. So, yeah. So, all right. Well, let's watch this next one here. This is Universal Studios Backlot Tour. This is our second time watching. This is a different one. We are starting at 15 minutes flat. And it's just going to be a short one again. But let's go ahead and watch this one at 3, 2, 1, play. And we got some Back to the Future cars. Flintstone cars. Oh, man. I love that movie so much. I really got to rewatch that. I love that movie. Too Fast, Too Furious. I love that movie as well. Fast and Furious 7. You're wondering, where's the Jurassic stuff? Well, there is a gyrosphere right there. And that's it. No. There's more. There's more. Some more vehicles here. Blah, 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 blah. All right, so rocking out with that music. Music from the first movie. Johnny Tran took all those DVD players. Welcome to Jurassic Park. So we got a Mercedes over here on our right. On your right, you will see a Mercedes-Benz M-Class with a terrible-looking paint job. Does not look like it was from the movie at all. And on your left, you'll see a Jurassic Park Jeep that is aged spectacularly because we let it sit outside, and of course it would age. On the score, you'll hear the Jurassic Park soundtrack by John Williams and see a poster above you. I should be way less thrilled. On your right, you'll see a cage, and there's a boat from Jurassic Park 3 on your right. That's fantastic. That Spinosaurus boat right there that they got trapped in. On your right, you'll see a bunch of InGen crates and barrels, because why not? And a Pteranodon cage walkway, catwalk. And it looks like a bazooka, but it's just a pipe, I believe. And some more crates. Just crates. Crates on crates on crates on crates. And then you'll see some Dilophosaurus, so look out for that spit. Oh, you got soaked. I'm sorry, guys. If you wanted to go on a different ride and not get wet, you should go to Disney. Caleb, should I do a Fast and Furious commentary? I mean, honestly, I'd be down for that. I love those movies. So I guess that's it, guys. That is everything. We did it. We made it. I'm stopping that video right there. Or should we go to the end and watch we should watch? Oh, we should. You know what? We should. We're going to do this. We're going to do this together. Caleb, we're making dreams come true. All right? We're going to make dreams come true right now, right here, right now. We are going to watch the Fast and Furious section of this attraction. All right, so let's go to, let's see here. Where should we go to? All right, let's go to 36 and 30 seconds. All right? We're gonna watch 36 and 30 seconds. We're gonna watch Fast and Furious, guys. Another Universal attraction. Obviously, we're in Universal. Well, that's not obvious because I guess Harry Potter is not Universal, but it is. It's Warner Brothers, but inside Universal. All right, confusing. I know. Anyway, I know, Genozoic Artists. Find me a video. All right, I'll have to find one. All right, let's watch Fast and Furious Backlot edition, or should we go to? I feel like we should go to Orlando, but we're here already. Let's go to 3630 and watch Fast and Furious Supercharged. Is that what it's called there? I don't know. Let's watch this, all right? Caleb, let's do it. Dreams do come true. As Corey says, 3, 2, 1, play. We're going to take this to a whole nother level. Look at the rock there. Owen Shaw. So this ride makes 0 sense because, the movies have already proceeded, well past all these bad guys being bad guys. Now they're good guys. Enjoy the ride. All right. I know a lot of people dislike this Fast and Furious attraction. I think it's slightly different than what you get in Orlando. Orlando has a full building dedicated to this. It's a full ride. This is just on the tram tour, obviously. There we got Roman. So he came into the mix. Since we're going deep here, he came in back in Too Fast, Too Furious. He was a buddy of Brian O'Connor, and he's always hungry, always eating. And there you got Michelle Rodriguez and her character Letty Ortiz, and she is married to Dominic Toretto, played by Vin Diesel. No need for your 3D glasses. This is nothing's happening. Zero things are happening except you watch videos. Oh, is this Despacito? Or something? I don't know. Is that a song? All right, we're going in. All right, we're going in here. I feel Ray Death Ray. I like that you mentioned Hadrosaur Cove. Oh man, we got knocked off Hadrosaur Cove again, and we're at a dance party. We're at the rave again. Come on. Everybody out. See, what doesn't happen in this version of the attraction is all the cell phone talk, does it? Or did we... Because, like, a lot of the cell phone talk happens earlier in the queue on the other attraction. It's like, put away your cell phones, don't take out your cell phones. You guys, they're going to track you via cell phone. And it's, like, really annoying. They might mention some cell phone stuff here, too. Why is this FBI guy so antagonistic? Oh. Wait, Corey, please don't talk about the realism just yet. This looks phenomenal compared to what you're going to see. I don't know if you've done this version yet. Or, yeah, you probably have. Making dreams come true. We finally got the rave on the show tonight. It actually happened. The acting here by Dominic Toretto or Vin Diesel is atrocious. Cell phone's going off, guys. Thought I told you guys about the cell phone. Did they mention it? I wasn't paying any attention, apparently. Hobbs can't hold him forever. Let's go. Move that truck. Move that vehicle. He has zero emotion in this video. Wow, I feel like this attraction takes way longer than Orlando's. Three diesel. Water to wash down the coffee. I've got some water tonight presented by Jurassic World Live Tour. Hey, Sam, you still got yours? Did you get this right? Yeah, you got this, right? Now you can't see anything. Oh, there's Shaw lighting up the ceiling. This is our turf, guys. I'm Vin Diesel. So this is where it gets really, really bad. The CG in this is atrocious. And of course it looks horrible in this video. Now we're moving. Great acting. Really realistic. You got Owen Shaw. Oh, look at that. So real. Nobody died. I'm sorry, Genozoic artist. I was not rubbing it in. Trying not to. He's still alive somehow. He just got smashed completely. And now there's a drone with Vin Diesel on it when perspective looks horrible because it's a drone and not a helicopter. This is so bad. I love Fast and Furious, but this is really bad. This video is terrible. And then guess what, guys? The ride's over. That's it. It just ends. All right. There you go. Little commentary on the Fast and Furious attraction. Terrible. Terrible ending. Terrible ending. All right. So that's about it, guys. I know. All right, let's see. Genozoic artist wanted to watch the John Hammond Q videos. Jurassic Park ride. Let's see. Yeah, see, these are kind of long. Let's see here. We'll watch maybe a few minutes here. It should be Jurassic Time. Yes, it is. All right, so we'll start this at... let's start at 25 seconds. I'm going to give you guys a link in the chat here. There you go. Jurassic Dave asks, why is Vin like half the size of a helicopter? Yeah, it's just because it's not a helicopter. It's like a drone. It's like a small drone. But the perspective looks absolutely horrible because in your mind, you're like, that's a helicopter, not a drone. And he looks massive and so rubbery and weird. Yeah, I don't know. Ended like the motion comics. Oh, God. Also, what are we going to do next week? I know Kat said, so for next week, what about the orchestral outdoor version of Jurassic Park? I mean, that would just be us chilling and listening to music together. I don't know how that benefits us too much. We might have to think on this next one, unless you guys have some good ideas. I feel like we're dwindling on content here unless we start like Lego stuff. But yeah, let's see. All right, so let's go to this Q video. John Hammond, Jurassic Park the Ride. So you guys have that link. I put it into the live chat. I'll have to include these links in the video afterwards for everybody else. But let's go ahead and do this at 25 seconds, all right? Read the book. No! I was considering the little golden book, but I don't know if you guys would care for that. Yep, see, Charity just said it, a little golden book right there. My son has that little golden book in his crib tonight, in his bed tonight. So, yeah, Sam says the first part of Jurassic World Live Tour. I would love to do Jurassic World Live Tour. I would really, really love that. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that's actually, yeah, I mean, maybe we could do that. Let me think on that. Because that could work. That could work. I want to do the whole thing. Like, that would be awesome. But we don't have a full recorded version. I mean, there's probably one out there, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, let's go to this Jurassic Park Q video with John Hammond, starting at 25 seconds. All right, let's do this thing in 3, 2, 1, play. Welcome. Look at this. Ah, this is so good. It's so fantastic that they film this stuff like on the set. You've got a legit visitor center right there. Ah, it's so good. All these lab shots. Yeah, this stuff is gold. Like, honestly, all this video footage. I know this is like, I think this is our best iteration of it. But imagine, it would be so good to have like the real clips of this. That would be awesome. So this one, he, this is Jurassic Park. But isn't the other one Jurassic Park like Orlando? Like, doesn't he have like an Orlando version of the park? Hammond's tease. What does this mean? There's so much gravitas to like him doing these. Any kind of dialogue. Man, I wish we had the clean audio tracks of that. How cool would that be without the music? Oh, so here's some legit audio video. All right, all right. Oh, only because it's sabotage. All right, so no, all right, so this is a Hollywood park then. All right, Orlando's version. Ah, Why don't you get out to get some sun? I'm John Hammond. I forgot to talk for a while. Sorry about that. I've just been staring like with my mouth open, I think. I love all of these versions that he had to do. The Orlando version, because they're different names. Jurassic Park The Ride in Hollywood, Jurassic Park River Adventure in Orlando. I love how he just goes and like chills by all these plants in the side. Let me tell you a little bit about its attraction. I cannot do a John Hammond voice. Ah, look at that Lost World footage in there. I want that attraction, the Mr. DNA attraction. Honestly, they should gut the bottom of the Discovery Center in Orlando and put in Mr. DNA's tour with autoerotica in there. Look at that Muldoon footage. Like, this is stuff you never saw, like, in the movies or anything. And I love how they mix in footage from the actual attraction. It's so good. Up, Site B. Welcome to Site B. Site B. I love Hammond. Ah, he's so good. Ah, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. I love it. Look at that. Look at all those people. That guy in a tie? Who's that guy? Maybe we're just going to watch the whole thing. I feel like these are just too darn good. I was like, let's just watch a minute. But complete edit. What did we just watch? Not the complete edit? Wow. Hello there. Hello. Hello. Yeah, Genozoic Artist. It is kind of like Indiana Jones ride with John Rhys Davies. Yeah, so this is the same thing we just watched, I believe, right? With different like audio changing here. Yo, how many people did John Hammond employ at this park that was not operating whatsoever? There's just people walking aimlessly. So many people walking around. Nobody is working. Because you know that building has a hole in the side of it, right? Oh no, wait, maybe they finished it by this time. Maybe this is like the operating park. So in this timeline, the park was fine. You know, back then we had a little bit of sabotage, so we're all good now. I love this shot. It looks like it's taken from Jurassic World, but then that guy's like a home video. It's like somebody's dad just was like, "Hey, I'm gonna do this for you, kid." Carnivores. I love the relaxed John Hammond with the hat down, just talking about dinosaurs. They're man eating. They've eaten a lot of men on our park, on our island. I recall. There he is with the wee problem again. I did. I really enjoyed it, John. To all of you, welcome. I love the enthusiasm. That yelling. That's not like a level of John Hammond we ever got in Jurassic Park. Have a wonderful day! That is from Jurassic Time official channel. Thank you, Derek. Derek, right? Yeah, that is so good. John. Yeah, I feel like everybody showed John some love in that video. Awesome. Well, that about does it, guys. I think we've come to the end, right? I think that's it. I think we covered it. We did it. I think we did it, guys. Let's go ahead and cue up that music. We've been going for a while. All right. So Derek Davis, there it is. Yeah. I thought that was Derek's channel. Let's see here. What do we got to do? We covered everything. All the parks. 4 parks. And you know what? In the future, there's going to be more. Like I said, there's more stuff for Beijing coming up. There is supposedly a park coming to Moscow, I believe, an indoor park. I have no clue if there's going to be anything Jurassic related at that park. I have no idea. But yeah. So I know, all right, you guys suggested a lot of stuff for next week. I see Genozoic Artist and Charity. What am I saying? Genozoic Artist? Hey, where'd my music go? There it is. Genozoic Artist and Charity are saying do a live chat, like Zoom. Maybe we could do something like that. We'll have to see. I'll have to see if I can get that loaded up. But yeah, this was a fun one. I loved going through these attractions and comparing, contrasting, seeing what was good about them. I gotta get back. We gotta get back. I'm very excited for the day that we can feel safe at these parks. I don't necessarily think that day is anytime soon for myself, which is a real bummer because I would love to be there in October, but we're almost to June now, and I'm like still kind of not feeling it. So I want to be able to go there, but I don't trust it. You see the pictures from what do you call it, City Walk, and I think somebody pointed it out earlier that they're doing the spaces on the ground, the 6 feet apart stuff, but you look at a lot of the pictures that people have been posting. You're supposed to enter the park with a mask on, but people are taking them down and wearing them around their necks or not covering their nose or whatever. So they're not actually participating in the correct rules and regulations. So I'm not worried about what the parks are enforcing. I'm worried about the people in the parks, and I just don't feel safe just yet. So maybe sometime. Maybe sometime soon. But yeah, I would love to do Jurassic Park live, as Kat says, but I think Corey pointed it out before, but he didn't get to do it yet. He didn't get to see it. And I think that's part of the problem with wanting to do that. I would love to, but I feel like I'd be singling out a lot of people that haven't seen it. We put up a lot of content in regards to Jurassic Park live tour, but or Jurassic World live tour, but it's always with a disclaimer, hey, we're going to talk non-spoilers, then we're going to talk spoilers. And there's some pretty cool stuff in the show, and I'd love for you guys to see that straight up first, not to see glimpses of it or hear spoilers here. So Caleb points out the trailers. I gotta write down all these ideas here. Trailers. We have live tour. We have, what did we have? What else did everybody say? There was that one that I was considering. We said Lego, right? We said the Zoom thing. There was another one in there that I was like, you know what? Maybe we'll do that. But I forget what it was. I don't remember. It was before... book. I feel like maybe it was just a live tour. Yeah, probably. All right. Yeah, I know everybody's bringing up Discord a lot. I don't have one set up for the podcast. I know a lot of people have been asking me, so I'm gonna have to look into it, I guess. So we'll see. Zoom live reading of the Jurassic Park script. Sam. Okay. You're onto something there. You're onto something there. I'm not going to reveal it just yet, but I think you're onto something. That's a good idea. That is a good idea, but I'll message you about this. Yeah, I think that might be happening, but I don't know if this is going to happen this week or this coming week. We're going to have to prep this one. All right, this is going to have to be a lot of prep for this. Yeah, and Corey, everybody gets different parts. This is happening. This is legit happening. So I'm not going to give it away, but there's something that I've been wanting to do for a very, very long time. And I just haven't been able to. It's kind of like one of those things where I'm not sure I'll ever be able to do it, but this might be one of those cases where this is maybe the best opportunity to do it. So I like this. I like where this is going. This might take a little bit more planning, like you're saying, but we're doing this. So yeah, awesome. All right, good idea. You're all like, what? All right, so what's happening? What's going on? Where are we? Is this the longest one we've done? I thought this would be short. My bad. Sorry. All right. Let's do this. Let's head out of here, guys. So thank you so much for hanging out another week. What is this? 7, 8? What is this? 7, 8, right? 6, 7, yeah, 8. This is the 8th week that we've been doing this, right? So, man, that's a long time, but I am in. And the thing is, it's not just the 8th week. I've been doing these live streams every Wednesday night for like a year. So, so now it's hopping. Everybody's here. This is gonna be fun. Hopefully we'll continue these for many, many more weeks to come. So thank you so much. Go to JurassicParkPodcast.com. Find all of our stuff over there. Might have some articles coming up this week sometime. Also this week on this week's episode that actually came out today, number 234, You're going to hear Tom Jurassic, as most of you know him, Tom Fishenden. He is chatting with Jack Ewens, and Jack created Dino Defenders Extreme. It's this awesome series that's not Jurassic related, but it is dinosaur related, and it's got a lot of Jurassic vibes to it. So go check out that episode 234. Jack and Tom talk all about Dino Defenders Extreme. Really cool episode. I love that. I love putting that one together. I think it came out great. But yeah, so go to Twitter, Jurassic Park Podcast. No, that's not it. Jurassic Park Pod. Follow us there. Myself at Brad Jost on Twitter. Follow my YouTube as well. I have my own YouTube. Just look for Brad Jost on there. I've been doing videos from Africa when I went there in 2015. Because of the podcast, I actually haven't been able to edit a lot of my own stuff. And when I started the podcast back in 2015, my editing just went out the window. And it was only podcasts from there on out. And so now I'm finally getting back to some old videos. So I have videos from my honeymoon 2015 that I've been putting on there. And I went on a safari, and it felt very Jurassic as I'm editing it. So go check out that stuff. Also, I don't know, listen to the podcast. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify. Listen on there. That's a good place to listen. Instagram. Follow us on there, Jurassic Park Podcast. Facebook. Follow us on there, Jurassic Park Podcast. Search for our Jurassic Park Podcast Facebook group. I can't talk anymore. Facebook group. It's our community page over there. So go answer the 2 questions. Who is an actor from the film, and who is a host or contributor to the podcast? 2 very simple questions. We weed out the people who don't listen or don't participate in shows like this, so it makes it easy for us to have a good time in there. So thank you so much, everybody. This has been another fun live stream. I'm excited for the potential of the future of these live streams. I'm getting really hyped. All right, we're gonna do it. It's happening. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you so much for watching along, and I'll see you guys next time.